Welcome to today's class. Today we will start the second part of chapter The Necklace, written by Gay D. Mapperson. Let's discuss about the dance party. The man noticed her is here, Matilda, asked her name and wanted to be presented. She danced with enthusiasm, intoxicated with pleasure, thinking of nothing but all this admiration, this victory so complete and sweet to her. Here she was demanded by all. Everybody wanted to dance with her, and she was very excited, and all excitement and pleasure she was feeling there. She was admired by all, and this victory was sweet to her. She went home towards 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, throughout the night time, she danced, and in the morning time at 4 o'clock, they returned back to their house. Her husband had been half asleep in one of the little saloons since midnight with three other gentlemen whose wives were enjoying themselves very much. So throughout the night time, husband was sleeping in a small room, and other men were also three other gentlemen were also sleeping with him, and their wives were taking enjoy. They were enjoying the dance party. He threw around her shoulders the modest wraps they had carried, whose poverty clashed with the elegance of the ball costume. When they were returning, husband gave a shawl type to the wife Matilda, and that shawl was contrasting because it was showing the poverty. It was contrasting with the excellent graceful dress of dance. So that type of wrap or shawl she did not want to wear. She wished to hurry away in order not to be noticed by the other women who were wrapping themselves in rich furry woolen clothes. She ran out when husband gave the shawl which was showing the poverty. She ran out in order not to be noticed by other women who were wearing the rich shawls. Stopped her when she was running. He said, "Stop. I am going to call a cab. Cab means taxi. So don't run. I am going to call a taxi." But she would not listen. Descended means came down from the steps rapidly, quickly. It means she came out running in running way out of the house of minister. When they were in the street, so now where were they? They were walking in the street, and they were waiting for or searching a taxi. They found no carriage there, no taxi was there because it was early morning time, and they began to seek for one. They began to search and desire one taxi. Hailing means calling the coachman whom they saw at a distance. Now at a distance there was a coachman, means a horse cart, and they called that cart to go to their house, and in this way they reached their house in the early morning. And when Matilda was changing the dress, and when she touched the neck to feel the excellent necklace, beautiful necklace, but she was shocked because necklace was not there around her neck. And then they searched everywhere, and they were tensed. They gave the advertisement, and they gave the notice, or made the complaint to the police station, and in this way they searched, but they did not find the necklace. And at last, after a week's searching, they reached a shop. The shop's name was Palais Royal, and they found there the same chaplet. Chaplet means wreath, means necklace type of diamond, which seemed to them exactly like the one they had lost, which was similar to the necklace which they had lost. It was valued at 40,000 francs. The value of that diamond chaplet was 40,000 francs. They could get it for 36,000. After doing the bargaining, they could get 36,000 francs. Loisel possessed 18,000, but Mr. Loisel was having only 18,000 francs which his father had left for him. He borrowed the rest of the money. He made ruinous promises, means destroying or very worst promises or high level promises, took money from the usurers, and usurers means money lenders, and the whole race of lenders means not from one place. He borrowed money from different persons who gave money on rent or interest. Then he went to get the new necklace. In this way, he bought the new necklace, depositing on the merchant's counter 36,000 francs. So, at last, in 36,000 francs, he bought that necklace. When Madame Loisel took back the jewels to the Madame Forestier, the latter said to him in a very frigid tone, means in very cold tone, you should have returned them to me sooner, for I might have needed them. So Forestier told Matilda that she should return that necklace in time because she needed that. Madame Loisel now knew the horrible life of necessity. She did her part. Now they have to pay all the debt, all the money they took from money lenders. And for that, Madame Loisel performed her role heroically, means very bravely. It was necessary to pay this frightful debt. Frightful debt it was because it was having the high interest and it was taken from different persons. She would pay it. She thought that she would pay it. She worked hard and she paid it. They sent away the maid. First, the servant was sent away. Then they changed their house, lodging house, and they took a rented room in an attic. Attic means a room on roof. She learned the odious, hateful work of kitchen, which she hated already. She washed the dishes. She washed the soiled linen clothes. Soiled linen means the clothes, napkins of kitchen, oily napkins of kitchen. Their clothes and dish clothes which she hung on the line to dry. So, this hateful work she started doing. She took down the refuse to the street each morning and brought up the water and stopping at each landing to catch her breath. So she started throwing the dust or garbage and then bringing water from downstairs to upstairs. In this way, she worked very hard and clothed like a woman of people, means, and started dressing up herself like a common woman. She went to the grocers, means vegetable sellers, fruit sellers, butchers, to every shop with her basket in her arm for the shopping and handling the last sou of her miserable money. And she was struggling to save the last sou. What is sou here? Sou is a former French coin of low value. So for that simple coin, she struggled because she was having miserable money, means very less amount of money. The husband worked evenings, putting the books of some merchants in order, and nights he often did copying at five. This is 5 sous a page. So husband also started doing the extra work, and for copying, completing the one page of the account book of the merchants, he got 5 sous. And this life lasted for 10 years. In this they worked hard for 10 years. At the end of the 10 years they had restored, means they paid all the debt, all the taken money. Madame Loisel seemed old now. In 10 years she completely changed. She was looking old. She had become a strong, hard woman, the crude woman of the poor household. Her hair badly dressed, her skirts awry, awry, her hands red. She spoke in a loud tone and washed the floors with the large pails of water. Large pails of water, large buckets of water. In this way, she did all household work, and her hands, her dressing sense, and her face changed. She was looking old. But sometimes, when her husband was at office and she would get the time, and she would at that time she would sit on the seat and before the mirror, and she looked out of window, and she looked herself, and she started thinking about the evening party, which was the very unforgettable time for her. One Sunday, as she was taking a walk in Champs Alice's, this is the place to get rid herself of the cares of the week, means to wanted to make herself somewhat fresh after working hard. She suddenly perceived, means noticed, a woman walking with a child in the garden, or in this place, working place. It was Madame Forestier. Still, she was looking young, she was pretty, she was attractive. Madame Loisel was affected, and she asked herself, should she speak to her? Means, should she go to Madame Forestier and should speak to her? Then she answered herself, yes, certainly, why not? After all, she had paid all the debt. She approached, means reached near, and asked, good morning, Jean. Who is Jean here? Jean is the complete name of Frostier. What is the complete name? Jean Frostier. Her friend did not recognize her because she is completely changed here, and was astonished. She was surprised to be the familiarly addressed by this common personage. She was surprised because this was the personal name, or we can say the name which was not known to the other people, and somebody was calling with this name, so she was surprised. She stammered, and when she was confused, and she said to her, but madam, I do not know why. I do not know, you must be mistaken. No, I am Matilda Loisel. So she said, you have committed a mistake. I don't know you. Then Matilda said here, yes, I am Matilda. She introduced herself, and then her friend uttered a cry of astonishment, means surprise. She was totally surprised. Oh, my poor Matilda, how you have changed, means what happened to you? Why did you change? Yes, I have had some hard days since I saw you. Means I spent very hard days in my life after I met you lastly, and some miserable ones, and all because of you. Miserable days I spent, and those days were miserable because of you. Because of me? How is it? Forstier said. You recall that diamond necklace that you loaned me to wear to the mistress ball? Yes, Frosty said. Yes, I recognize. Well, I lost it. Madame Loisel said. Yes, I lost that actual, your necklace. How is it that since you returned to it me? So, how is it possible? You returned me that necklace. I returned another to you exactly like that, Madame Loisel said, and it has taken us 10 years to pay for it. So I returned, not that actually, I returned the second one or another one, and to pay for that, she told that to pay for that, she had suffered for 10 years. You can understand that it was not easy for us who have nothing. So it was not easy for them who were having nothing, no balance. But it is finished now. I am decently content, means satisfied. So it is finished. I have paid everything. Now I am satisfied. Madame Frostier stopped short, means for a second she stopped. Then she said, you say that you bought a diamond necklace to replace mine? Yes, you did not perceive it, means you did not notice it then. They were just alike. Both the necklaces were similar, similar, and she smiled with proud and simple joy. So when she was saying Matilda was smiling with proud and joy because after all she paid everything. Madame Frosty was touched, means shocked, and took both the hands of Matilda in her hands, and she replied, "Oh, my poor Matilda, mine was false. My necklace was duplicate, was not of diamond. They were not worth over 500 francs. The cost of that duplicate diamond was equal to 500 francs, and Matilda paid for the diamond necklace 36,000 francs. I think 36,000 francs. So she was shocked in the end. So this is the end of the chapter. Thank you for watching video.